If you're a business owner, you've definitely felt this frustration. You work hard, you get great reviews, but then you look at Google Maps and somehow your competitors are sitting right there above you. It's a super common problem, but the good news is there's a really clear explanation for it.
Have you ever just stared at the screen and asked yourself this exact question? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right? They've got fewer reviews, maybe their website isn't even as good, but there they are, in those top spots, snagging the calls that should be coming to you.
So you might be looking at a situation just like this. You've busted your tail to get 89 great reviews, and they've only got 34. But they're sitting pretty at position number 1, while you're not even in that crucial top 3 map pack. Okay, let's dive into this and figure out what's really going on. So the first thing we got to get straight is this. Google Maps ranking isn't some kind of dark art or random luck. It is a system with very predictable rules.
Look, the businesses that are consistently winning aren't just getting lucky. They've simply figured out the rules of the game. They know which signals matter most to Google's algorithm, and once you understand those rules, well, that's when you can start to change the outcome.
So, what are these rules anyway? Well, Google's actually been pretty open about it. Their local search rankings are built on 3 core pillars. This is the foundation for everything.
And here they are: relevance, distance, and prominence. Relevance is all about, are you a good match for what the person searched for? Distance is simple geography. And then there's prominence. Now this is where the real competition happens. This is where most ranking battles are truly won or lost, because it's Google's way of measuring your business's overall authority and trust online.
Let's get the easy one out of the way first. Distance. It's just physics. You can't just pick up your shop and move it closer to every customer. It's pretty much fixed. But the other two, relevance and prominence, that's where you have a massive amount of control and a huge opportunity to outplay your competition.
So let's start with that first factor you can actually control: relevance. The easiest way to think about this is, are you speaking Google's language? Are you making it incredibly easy for Google to understand exactly what you do?
And listen, the single most powerful signal for relevance, by far, is your primary category in your Google business profile. This one little selection tells Google which race you're even competing in. If you get this wrong, you're running on the wrong track from the very start.
Think about it like this. If you've chosen a really broad category like law firm, but your competitor chose the super specific personal injury attorney, who do you think Google is going to show when someone searches for a personal injury attorney? They will. They will beat you almost every single time for that search. The takeaway here is super simple. Specificity wins.
All right, now for the big one, prominence. This is all about how well known and how trusted your business is online. And this is where that huge myth, the one that says it's all about the total number of reviews, really gets busted.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. There's a huge difference between review volume and review velocity. Volume is just a big static number. It's a pile of old reviews that shows your business was active. But velocity, that's the steady, recent flow of new reviews. And that tells Google that your business is active and trusted right now. Seriously, a business that's consistently getting just 6 to 8 new reviews, month in and month out, looks way more active and trustworthy to Google than a business with a huge pile of reviews that are all a year old. That steady drip, it's an incredibly powerful signal of trust. And it's not just about getting reviews, it's about what's in them. When a customer writes something specific in their review, like they fixed a leaky water heater, they're basically giving Google third-party proof that you are an expert in that service. This is amazing because it boosts both your relevance and your prominence at the exact same time. Prominence is also about all the little details. An incomplete profile with empty fields? That's a missed signal. Adding new photos regularly? That shows Google you're active and open for business. And making sure your business name, address, and phone number are perfectly identical everywhere online, that builds a rock-solid foundation of credibility that Google absolutely rewards. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. After looking at all these different factors, what's the one thing you really need to remember? Let's boil it all down.
It really just comes down to these 3 things. 1, a super specific category to give Google maximum clarity. 2, a consistent review velocity to prove that you're active and trusted today. And 3, a completely filled out profile to show Google that you're a credible, engaged business. I guarantee your competitor with fewer reviews is likely winning on at least one, if not all of these fronts.
And this, right here, is the most important shift in thinking.
Your competitor isn't ranking higher because they're a better business than you. They are ranking higher because they are being clearer to Google. They are sending clearer signals about who they are, what they do, and why they should be trusted. The algorithm is just a machine. You just have to give it the right data.
And the great news is, all of these factors are 100% within your control. For more practical insights like this that will help you get more calls and more book jobs, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you need some hands-on help, feel free to visit us at Proper Marketers. Thanks for joining me.